Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how we can go ahead and purchase inventory. In another video I showed you how to sell inventory, but one of the biggest time consumption tasks of a salon owner or salon staff member is managing the inventory, going and seeing how much is on hand and figuring out what to reorder. And so I'm going to show you how to do it basically paperless. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into our inventory area of the system. I'm not going to be in point of sale, I'm going to be in inventory. And you'll see some items here, like here's all the different reports. And one of the things I'm going to do is I could go through and run an item below inventory stock status report by vendor, okay? And what that will give me is it'll show, each vendor. I could select a range of vendors. I'm just going to show this one vendor right now for the purpose of this demo. And it shows me that, I've got, 2 in inventory and I'd like to stock at least 3. And so, it's time to reorder it. So a lot of systems, you have to go print out this report, mark up all this. That's really, a lot of waste of time and waste of paper. So what our system does is it automates it. And let me show you how. What we're going to do is go in the inventory. Instead of wasting our time with the report, let's just go right into purchase orders, okay? I'm going to click on purchase orders, and then I'm just going to pick a vendor name, okay, wholesale salon supply, and I'm going to go ahead and click on check stock, and it's going to show me all those items that vendor, that I'm stocking for that vendor, that need to be reordered. And so what I can do then is I can just merely click add to order. But I've got to select them first. So I could select them individually, right, by clicking on these buttons, or I could just say select all. I'm just going to select all, and then I'm going to click add to order. And you'll see what that has done is that it has went ahead and put in all that item on that purchase order. So say I'm going to cut the PO today, right, the 25th. Date required, probably maybe the 27th. Reference, I can have all this other stuff, put in here. And where to ship it to, and then what I can go ahead and do is I go ahead and print that PO. Now this is kind of nice, so I'll go ahead and print that PO, right? I'll print, and here it is. Let me just open it up a little bit bigger. It's all ready to go, right? Let me go ahead and add a PO number on this. I like to maintain PO numbers for this, and I typically will use the date. And I'll put a 1 for the first one, that date, and a 2. It's kind of my little thing when I go through and create purchase orders. So now let me go ahead and print that purchase order again. There's that date, and so that kind of tells me that, terms, all that stuff I can put on there. And so what I'll do then is I'll go ahead and print that out, print that report, and I'm just going to take that and I'm going to go right to a PDF file. And there's a reason why I'm going to do that, because then, I'm just going to say purchase order, and I keep these in a separate folder, 01 25 12. That way they're all categories. Actually, I'll typically, in that folder, I'll actually save it as this. I'll go 2012, 01 25. That way they all sort, and I can quickly see what's going on, and usually we'll just put the abbreviation of what vendor I did that from. So I'll go ahead and save that, all right? And so now I can just go ahead and email that PDF file. Now I could also done something else too. We have a button up top where I can just quickly send it, right through email. I like to keep a copy, in there, and so right here. Here's that purchase order that's in a PDF file, right? And everybody takes PDF files. So I can quickly just go ahead and, send that, email that PDF file. And then that's kind of nice that it does that. So that pretty much automates that entire task. So I can go back in here and I can list my purchase orders. I want to save my changes, yeah. Let me see if I didn't click something at the bottom. Yeah, I want to go ahead and save my changes. I didn't click save. And so now I can go ahead and email that, and then I can at any time I can check my history. I can find it by PO number. But then say fast forward another week or so, inventory comes back in. Here's what's pretty nice about that. Now I'm just going to use the inventory function to receive the inventory, right? Now you think you'd have to go through every single thing that came in there. Just do a quick scan, make sure everything is there, nothing's damaged, and then I'll go ahead and select this purchase order, right? And I can go ahead and say that came in and receive it, and all I got to do is go down here and and cut. Let's see here if I can scoot it up a little bit so you can see it. There's a button right down at the bottom called Update Inventory that I'm going to click on. It's right here. I'm not sure if you can see it on the screen, but I've scooted it up as far as I can. And yeah, I don't think you can. So let me scoot it up. And then so now I can just go ahead and click on that. And what that will do is it'll take every single item in that purchase order and update it. Boom. So that's done. So now if I go back over into inventory, right, and I pull up those items, right, you can see that they've been adjusted. And that's just a huge time saver. That's managing of inventory, scanning the barcodes when you check people out. But then the purchasing part, this purchase order module is included. So that, that's like a whole other area that's often ignored. You want to be able to manage your purchasing of your products and the stock on hand, because that is like a whole job in itself. This completely automates that, and it saves you a lot of time, and it's one of the things that many of our salon owners love about our system. Any questions, by all means, give us a call, 888-51-SALON. Have a great day.